Hello everybody, welcome back to another React with Jay. We are doing another Starvharv video. This time it is the Cold War. So let's get to it.
I took Wikipedia's timeline of the Cold War and ran it through Google Translate 50 times using languages with the worst translation quality. This was the result.
1940s.
April to April 1945. US and UK fear Stalin's withdrawal.
So the Cold War went on, it overlapped with World War II.
And invasion of Poland. March to April 1945. British pound. Russian officials involved in Operation Vostok, President Roosevelt's second major, denied the allegations. Please stop moving.
If they mean the Vostok rocket happened in the 60s with Major Gagarin, not the 40s.
Moving. And then April 12th, 1945, President Roosevelt dies. Vice President Harry St. Louis.
Okay, so FDR did pass away in 1945, and President Truman was from St. Louis, so that's what they mean by that.
Dies. You hate to see it.
Oh.
August 9th, Japan did not react when Truman authorized a second nuclear attack on Nagasaki.
So it's Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and the second one is when they reacted, not the first one.
Live Japan reaction.
What the
September
fuck?
2nd, Japan surrendered to General Douglas.
The signing of Japan's surrender in World War II on the USS Missouri, headed up by General Douglas MacArthur, so yes.
MacArthur led the liberation of Russia and its allies.
What the fuck?
There's two people now. You on Team Douglas or Team MacArthur? On July 4th, Philip declared independence from the United States and entered the war against Hezbollah.
What?
What? February 25th.
Hezbollah wasn't a thing in the 40s, and the Philippines have been independent from the United States for like 30 years by then.
Russia win.
What? Russia.
Russia. On June 5th, Secretary of State George Marshall announces a major economic plan.
The Marshall Plan. The Marshall Doctrine, yep.
For war in Western Europe.
Yes. The Marshall Plan was to stop communism from spreading.
This is the world through the eyes of the Marshall Islands. The islands have eyes. December 30th,
The islands see
Romania. King Michael defeated Aegeir Georgios died.
What?
This empire was overthrown and the Roman Republic was established.
No. The Roman Republic ended a long time prior. Thanks to Julius Caesar. Also, boop.
1948, January the 30th.
And YouTube, please don't annihilate me. This is not my content. This is Starvharv, so like I keep forgetting to do this intro. Please go give the original creator the due credit. So yeah.
Mahatma Gandhi is beheaded. On June 24th, Stalin visited France. Stalin closed all land routes from West Germany to Berlin.
Yeah, the East and West Berlin. So that was fairly accurate.
British and American troops arrive in Berlin.
So there was different sectors. There's the American sector, British sector, French, and Soviet.
In response, the three Western powers flew fighter planes to Berlin.
The Berlin airlift. So when Stalin pretty much prevented food from coming to East Berlin, East Germany, and West, we flew food in
Berlin and occupied it. On the 28th of June, Stalin blocked the streets of West Berlin and launched a hunger strike.
Again, the Berlin airlift.
It's just him on his own doing it. 1949. On August 29th, the Soviet Union tested its first atomic bomb, at a time when the Soviet Union was the second largest nuclear power in the world.
I mean, Second largest would be accurate because the U.S. was the first, and Stalin had NKVD spies in the Manhattan Project. So, like I said in the last video, when when the U.S. president, I think it was FDR, it was like FDR or Truman, Truman, it was Truman, wanted to tell Stalin, he asked Churchill if he should. He said yes. Stalin was not surprised because he already knew.
The United States successfully tested the Yo-Yang.
I don't know what the Yo-Yam is. What the fuck?
Last October, President Tran Dai Quang announced the creation of a computer-based government for a quarter of the world's population. On June 25th, North Korea invaded South Korea, beginning the Korean War.
Yep.
The council put the house on a hill. Bloody council had done it. October 2nd, US forces crossed the 30th parallel and attacked South Korea.
No. We sent forces to South Korea, but we didn't attack South Korea. We went to South Korea to attack the North Korean forces in South Korea.
Are they on the North Korean side now? On October 22nd, China sent 30,000 troops to the People's Republic of China. And he's gone. Where is he gone? On November 9th, UN forces moved to the Yalu River. China sent 500...
Yeah, so China was afraid of a U.S. invasion because of the Marshall Plan. And the Yalu River is the river... It's the river border between North Korea and the People's Republic of China. And understandably, not that I agree with them getting involved, but understandably, they were a bit paranoid. Paranoid? The fuck? Paranoid about that. So it's just like, what if, like, China sent, like, a shit ton of troops to sit in Mexico across the Rio Grande, like the river border with Texas? Yeah, we wouldn't be cool with that either, so understandable.
100,000 troops to attack North Korea and forced UN troops to...
Not North Korea, but they did push UN troops back.
To attack South Korea. They've turned on their own side. On April 11th, General Douglas shot and killed President...
No, Truman fired MacArthur because MacArthur wanted to use nukes on China. And, yeah, the public wasn't cool with that. Firing MacArthur, I mean.
Harry S. Truman. He's had enough. He's going to use the atomic weapons. Don't worry, though. On October 10th, President Truman signs the Mutual Security Act. So he didn't actually die. 1953. The Korean War ended on July 27th when President Eisenhower threatened the United States with the development of nuclear weapons. I'll do it. We've already got them. I like how they were like, all right, he's serious now, we better stop. September 7th, leader Nikita Khrushchev and rival Lavrentiy Beria are assassinated.
Beria was assassinated. He was known as Stalin's Himmler, and he raped over 300 women and girls as young as 7. He was actually worse than Stalin. He was one of the worst people in the 20th century. He was a fucked up guy. He was pretty fucking evil. Sinister, actually.
In December 1954.
Khrushchev wasn't ousted until like 1964.
April to June, McCarthy fans protest the army. McCarthy game should be televised in the US. Let me play McCarthy game, please. On May 17th, Hezbollah takes control of the Philippines.
No.
On August 11th, the CCP set fire to Taiwan.
Uh-oh.
The accident happened on the coast of Taiwan Island. The accident. Oopsies. May 5th.